Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Warhamster stream. It's me, Chris, Gross Models. Hi, hello, and welcome. This evening, I'm starting on a new kit. You can see it down here on the bench. Last week, or the week before, because it was Ted last week, last time, I finished the Achilles Ridge Runner. So today, I'm doing something orky, because I've got a few orky things to do. So I'm doing these flash kits. Yeah, I know. Today's going to be the building. I probably finish the building tonight because it's only like 5 miniatures. It's not a huge vehicle or anything. It's just kit, so there's probably not many parts. I haven't even opened the box yet. I've taken the cellophane off of it, but I haven't actually opened it yet. But we'll do that in a moment. In the chat today, I did have a look, see who was here, and then it's scrolled away and left me. Let me have a look, because I forget that it gets busy in the chat, and then I can't see it, and then my mouse stops working. Come on, you know you want to. Just what I like. Professionalism at its finest. First in the chat tonight was Steve131, then Michael Strawman, then Paul DeTasso and Mayhem Model Works, Twisted Rail Hobbies, then Gemma Williams, Wendy Hickson, Twigging Pig, and is that it? Is that it? That seems to be it at the moment. I'm sure others will arrive. As and when they do, obviously welcome them in the chat, because that's, you're my ambassadors of niceness being down here. So, down to the bench. The Orc Flash Kits is what I'm going to be constructing today. I've prepared. I know it's terrible, but I have. I've got tools and stuff and glue, and I'm all ready and good to go. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, the chat on the screen here is not moving now. That's stuck up. Let's get that down there. What Chris means is he's going to do more than one arm. Yes, I think the arms probably come one at a time. Candygrams here. Welcome. What have we got? We've got some instructions. Oh, big bases. 5 bases for the 5 kits, 5 models in the kit. We've got 3 sprues. So let's have a look. On the box itself, we've got the 5 Orc Gits, the flash ones. They've all got little banner posty things behind them, so that's quite interesting. We've got, the paints that you need, and then all the more paints that they don't tell you about on the outside of the box. I don't know what any of this. I don't know. I don't play Warhammer, as you might have noticed if you watched any of my streams in the past. But we're just going to build them and make them look nice. Probably not even going by any of the pictures on the art, on the colours on the artwork, because, where's the fun in that? Let's have a look at the sprues. We have sprues, even with numbers. There are some numbers on these sprues, look. Impressive stuff, huh? So we've got a big gun, a body, another arm, and bits quite neatly arranged in this, yeah. Right, second sprue, we have a couple more bodies, a few more arms, and then 2 more bodies and more arms on here. Yep, it's going to be fun. It might take longer than I thought to build, because there's quite a lot of parts. I was expecting more, just like a body and 2 arms and a leg to put on, but it seems to be a little bit deeper than that. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello. Muse has come along as well, wanders in and sits down with food. What food? You know the rules. You can't just come in and say food. I've got my traditional glass of brandy for the evening stream, so. If you're coming in with food, you have to tell me what food you're coming in with. Base is out the way for now. Right, so it says legs 1 must go with torso 6 and neck 22. I don't know what any of that means. You've got 5 different torsos, 5 different right arms, although are they different? They are. The bits on the guns are a bit different. They've got different sort of symbols on them, but apart from that, they're much the same. Muse waves, lots of fiddly bits. Yeah, different necks as well. So, right, this is going to be one of those you can put on anything you like. So we've got lots of spares in the kit here. So we're not going to be using any or all of these. Left arms, there's 5 left arms. So I'm looking for actual instructions, but it's not really... Ah, there we go. Lots of options. So none of these are going to be exactly the same as any other. Yeah, so it's like you can use any of these and any of those on top of it. So let's start at the very beginning, because I understand that it is a very good place to start. Give you options, but there's not really options because you're going to be building 5 of the things, don't you? And legs 1 must go with torso 6 and the neck 22. That's just really strange. What's different about legs 1 then? Let's get legs 1 off the sprue and we'll see if we can find out any more about it. Because I don't know why legs 1 must go with those if, you know, you can interchange anything else. Right, that is legs 1. Let's get legs 2 off as well. Oh, 2's in a different pose. 1's got 1 foot forward, 2 hasn't. But those ones, that's got 1 forward. That's 3 and 4. So yeah, he's got a cloak. So they're different, but I don't know that they're wildly different. So let's start off with 1, shall we? I won't bother taking the rest of 2 off. Actually, I started, so I'll finish. Because you've got to, you know, keep these things going. So there's 2 off there, right. My coffee and some fries with a chicken sandwich, says Muse. Oh, cool. A nice, looks like a nice full box, yeah, and it's going to be mostly full when I've finished as well. So I need torso 6 and neck 22 by the looks of it. So torso is the bit with the dangly things, which looks like that one. These sprues tell you the age of them, don't they? They've got a thing somewhere. Has it not got a... There we go. 2013, these sprues. So that's that, and must be neck 22. So we'll find the neck that's got 22 written on it, which is down here. Looks like that. Does that look like that one? Yes, it's got a thing flowing off the side. One. There. Okay, right. So that's the bits that it tells me I must have. So that's going to go on there. That's fair. That's fine. The neck bit isn't a head. That neck bit goes on there a bit like that. Okay. So if we then got a head to go in front of that as well. Let's have a look. Right arm. It doesn't mention anything else apart from that, so you can obviously have whichever right arm you like. So we'll go with this one. That's a right arm, yeah. They obviously give you the right number of parts, but you can mix and match each individual bit however you like. That's interesting. So there's a right arm. Left arm, again, you can use whichever one you like. So I'll stick with the one sprue. There's a left arm with a gun. What have we got? I think they've all got guns. Sort of. One with a sword. That's like a robotic one. We'll go with the robotic one with a sword. That sounds quite nice. We'll get that. So there's not that one. I'm not using that yet. We're using the arm, head. Ah, right. We've got a selection of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different heads to use on the 8 different parts. So what should we go for? 17 looks a bit piratey. You might have a scimitar sword sort of thing. So let's go with 17. Big gun and sword. Sounds like a good combination. There we go, that's head. Shoulder pads, right, left and right shoulder pads, and then pole behind the back of him. Okay, we'll go for the pole with the boot sticking out the bottom of it, because I can. Shane's here as his Raging Modeller. Welcome. Anyone else popped in? Oh, Lord Bartley's popped in as well. Cool. Welcome to all of you. That's that. Right, then it tells you how to put the body together. Oh, there's extra bits to go onto the gun. Right, we'll find one of those in a moment as well. Shoulder pads. I need one of each of them. So let's have a look. I need 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. What have we got on this sprue? None of them. Won't use any of them then. 1, 4, 5, 1, 4. No, not on any of those either that I can see. Oh, there we go. Looks like these are all shoulder pad things. So 1, 4, 5, 4, 4. No, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I wonder why they put them in that order. Let's go for this one because I can. Plastic Snippy says Spid. Welcome, Spid. Then over here we need 39, 40, 41. The lower numbers. 141 from that one. Oh no, that might be the same as that one. Yeah, we'll have this one matching-ish. There we go. So that's the other shoulder. So shoulders, head, the neck. That's everything apart from this bit on the gun. So we've got a choice of 120 onwards. Is that any of these things? It doesn't look like any of these bits. Going back down to here. 150, 119, 124. No, it's 115, 17, 18, 14, 114. There we go. 114, 112. 112's jumping out at me, but that's not the bit that I'm looking for, apparently. 114 is, so I'll grab that one. We'll have that. Why not? There's literally no theme for any of this. So that's that. That's going to go on the gun. Then we've got a bit to go underneath the gun. I assume it depends on what type of rounds it's going to be using. I'm going to forget about any of that. I'm just going to build the bits that I've got so far, and we'll see how it looks after I've done that, because I'm starting to lose it now with all the little bits. So yeah, what I'm going to do is get a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. A little bit of tidy up, but not loads, because you know I'm not Fox, but they do need tidying up, those. So we'll snip the bits down to nothing. Little bit of sanding. Being that these are orcs anyway, I think you can get away with pretty much everything. Not so much nubs actually sticking out, but anything up to that, I think you can get away with. So that's that. There's a couple under the feet that I just need to get to grip so I can glue that onto the base when I come to do the base. Everything else on there looks good. This has got a bit on there. Bit on there. That's that bit that I've already done. So, how is everybody this evening? If you didn't see it, I was here last night doing my midnight murders. I know a few of you were watching. Seemed to go quite well. Well enough to actually do more than one level. We did one level and the little extra level as well. And fun was had by all. Well, I don't know about all, but it was had by me, so that's the important bit. Get this glued together. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to do the painting of this after it's all built and put together, because you can't, you know, put half an arm on and get away with that. Ooh, Flash Git, says Raging Model. I think he's talking about the one building, he's not just having a go at me. Muse is no longer hungry, good. Candygram has just paused watching Spid's watch video. Yeah, he's put up a video about a mechanical electronic watch. Right, let's find the neck. The neck is next. A little bit of tidy up on that. Not much again. Some. That's really not looking good. That's not broken, it's half broken, and the other bit's twisty, even though I didn't actually do very much with it. So let's put some glue on there. That will soften that and put that bit together. So let me leave that to dry for a minute. Actually, I can glue that on there because that will then dry in the right place on there. That's going on there. Like that. Cool. Then the head will be going onto that. Pretty much like that. I like the way that he's got this action necklace thing going off to the side. The head on there. On you go, that's it. Then we can get all that stuck on. Edward's here, evening Chris and everyone, he says. Midnight Murders has been great fun to watch this, Candygram. Oh, thank you for enjoying it. I wasn't sure how it was going to go across, how it was going to be taken. I don't do much of the gameplay stuff on this channel, obviously, because this is the model making channel. But the murders I thought would be a better showpiece for it, rather than trying to do that over on the Team Inept channel. And it seems to be working out quite well. People seem to be quite enjoying it there. Nice to have a few regulars coming in and watching things there. There we go. That's working, that's on there. A little bit of glue doing the caterpillar action to hold that in place. Back of the neck, under his chin. Cool. Right, so that's that. Then we've got two arms, the shoulder panels, and the bit that goes on his back. Somehow it's got a foot on it. Not sure about the foot bit on it. I assume it's just a boot that he's picked up somewhere. Athel says, let me guess, the strange pose and the ugliness of the head. I'll hazard a guess at orcs. Yeah, I thought you were talking about me for a minute there. Yes, this is one of the orc flash kits. Go. That's that. Right, how does this attach to anywhere? Oh, it's got a hole in the back. And that's just going to go on there like that. And obviously hang down there. Like that. Right, in that case, that I'm not going to put on yet. I'm going to paint and then attach that with that little blob there. That will be easier to paint, not attached. So this is the gun bit. That goes over there. Sort of, I think. one way around or the other. That's got to go like that. That's got to go there. So that's got to go that way. But that doesn't cover that hole there. Can't go the other way around though, because that wouldn't fit at all. Got to go there. It's just going to leave a shadow inside there. I don't like that. Let's have a look, see if any of the other bits are a bit bigger. Not sure about that. There's bits that go over the top of the gun as well, and on the underside of the gun. The gun seems to have a lot of attachment points to it, but this is the one that I'm looking at the moment. So I picked out 114, didn't I? Which I don't like so much. I'm going to go for one of these bigger ones. What's 118 if I can find that? That's 119 up there. Which is the same sort of thing. That would cover more of it. Let's go with that one. I'll obviously end up using the other one at some point, because I don't think there's more than... Oh no, there are lots. There's more than 5, so I might not use that one in the end after all, but I might. We'll see. So this is more... Yeah, that's a much better. It's got nice little gears on there as well. That's going to cover that nicer than what I picked up before. Put that on there. Yeah, that's nicer. Cool. I like the murder, death, kill stream also, says Edward. Yes, it's good fun. It's obviously very different to the normal model making type stream, but yeah, a good, interesting diversion. Right, so that's that. So before I put the arm on, I've really got to finish this whole bit of the gun. So it's just put that on, then that, then that, then the gun, then the head. But I've done the head already, but we won't worry about that. Yeah, head, then the arms, then the shoulder panel. So I don't need to worry about them yet. And that I'm not using for this one yet. So that's the 2 arms. Let's get the gun built up, shall we? So we need some of this to go on there, or maybe over the back, or underneath as well. Right, let's see. 73, 4, 5, 81, that sort of thing. Mew says, okay, now maybe I can get more of this car done. Yes, absolutely. I'm not intending for anybody to sit and actually watch what I'm doing. You get on with other things. That's what this is all about. So let's take out 84. That was one of the numbers I said, wasn't it? Yes. So let's grab that bit. I've completely lost track as to... I think it might be the me and Ted stream next week. Does that sound right to everybody? I've probably programmed it in already, so it probably is, but I don't remember. So if you're aware of anything like that, do let me know. I'm pretty sure it is. Talk about other things. Cool. Right. So that's one bit. Does that go over there and then another one over the front, optionally? Or you can have just one or something. I don't... So this can go underneath. There's again a selection of different... Is that different to that? Yeah, there's loads... God, there's loads of different bits that you can put everywhere. It's great, but also a little bit daunting. So I need some bullety type things that are going to go underneath it, like these. 70, 71. No, doesn't say anything about those. Okay, that's rubbish. What? But They must be for it, because they're for it. 107. Over there, those sort of things. 104, 105 would be trails of bullets. Let's have a 107, shall we? It looks different to that. It looks more like 110. Oh, 107's above it. I got you. I like the drum. We'll go with the drum. So we'll take the drum of whatever rounds that is for the one at the back, I think. Yeah. That one. Alright. So this is going underneath like that. Yeah. And then that goes in front of that block. So this will just go sort of in the middle underneath there somewhere. A bit like that. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, and then this and another one of them I think as well is going to go over the top. So I need another one of those wherever these ones are. Take in the 80s. Not 88, that's too high in the 80s. So round about here. Go for that one. Just because, no particular reason. I'm probably doing it completely wrong and it's not going to fit any orc storyline or anything, but I don't care. Candygram says, yeah, I probably have a tough time depending on deciding on what bits to use in a kit like this with lots of options. It's all of the options by the looks of it. I didn't know it was going to be so complicated. So yeah, I can have that one there and that one at the back. So let's get some glue across the top. Get that dropped on before it all evaporates. Only most of it's evaporated. So yeah, that one can go there. And then that one can go in the front. I think. Probably. If not, I don't mind. That's how it's going for me. And then on the front of that, we can have one of these, 120-ish. So let's find the 120s. 90, 20, no, not 120, 128. Yes, 128 is one of those things. So as soon as that's the first one that I've seen, I'll grab it. All the bits, that's the correct answer, yes. All the bits is a good answer, but not quite the correct answer in relation to this particular build. Yeah, I didn't realise it was quite this involved and decision-y. So no, these won't be finished today. For some reason this part has got a seam on it that hadn't been present on most of the other bits. Strange. Strange and interesting. That tied it up. That'll do with that. So this is going on the front somehow. That'll do with that bit. Oh yeah, that's got the shape to there, which is the same as the shape there. So that's going to go on there like that. Okay, I understand. Goes on there. Okay, I get it. I get that. It works. I understand that. Makes perfect sense to me. Okay, so that's the gun completed, and obviously the arm attached to it. There'll be no other gun that looks anything like that anywhere in the whole of Orkdom. What's Chris trying to build? Says Ghost Rider. Evening. Good evening. Today is making a start on the new kit, the Orc Flash kits. Yeah, I think I've got that panel. Yeah, that's that panel that I've got at the front of my gun. The other bit there is not on any of them. But yeah, the bit at the back is that one. I've got that as a gun thing, and that on the front of it. So it really is mix and match. Pick whichever bits you like and whichever bits you think will go well with other bits. So yeah. Right, so that's all the gun bit done. Then it's, oh, one of the arms has got a thing that goes onto the arm. A 9, 10, 5, 6, what? Okay, well this is the mechanical arm thing that I chose. That's not going to attach onto the gun. So I don't need to worry about that bit. I do like the mechanicalness of this though. It's got sort of pistons underneath the skin. That's going to be good fun to paint. It's going to be interesting. Right, pain as well to paint, especially, you know, painting online, streaming live, but you know, we don't worry about things like that. So that's the left arm. Like that, right. Kit of 5, I think. Orc Flash kits. Yes, 5 indeed is the correct number. There's enough sprue there to make about 50. Yeah, they're all these optional extra bits to add on to things. I don't quite understand it myself, but there we go. So that arm is going to go on there like that. So painting underneath him is going to be a problem, but you can't see it either, so there isn't going to be any detail painting it be going on there. I need to get the arm stuck on because otherwise I can't paint the skin. So let's have a look. With that one on there, I've got no choice as to angling or anything. It's got to go a bit like that. This one, yeah, the shaping of it is really only going to work going like that. Does the front of that gun not have something on it? It's got to have a barrel on it or something, hasn't it? Yes, I've completely missed out the front barrel part of the gun, some of which needs to be put together. So let's do that first as well. Don't like that bit, that's far too delicate, and I just touched it and it's moved again. So although I do like the look of that swirly necklace thing, I bet that's going to be broken before I've finished. Right, so for this I need 94, 5, 2, 3, the 90s, high 80s on 90s for the dual barrel type things like this. Except that, oh, it's 95. Is it 90? That's 95. What goes with 95? 94, funnily enough. Where's 94? Nowhere near 95, obviously. 96 is, but... Games Workshop, why do you do this to me? I bet 94 is going to be on a completely different bloody sprue, isn't it? 98, 99, what goes together? 98, oh, 98 and 99 are single things that don't go with anything else. 98 I like the look of, but that's not one of them. What about 97, is that? '97 is not listed as one of these things, but it certainly, oh no, that might be a bit for underneath. No, 98 is also not listed as one of these things. So very confusing. Anything that looks like gun barrel type things down there. Now 90, 91, 92, 91 and 90. 90 and 91. 92. Was 92 a thing? 92, that goes with 93. Obviously 93 is not on this sprue either. So annoying. $87. This is just going to be, there's 93. Right, I'm going to take 93 off and use that, whichever one that went with. 93, went with 92. So I've got to go back and find 92 again now, but at least I know that it does exist because I've seen it before. Right, 92 was down there. There we go. Right, got my gun barrel found. Just got to put it together, then put it on the gun, and we'll be sorted. Right. So that's the bit that I need, and that's the bit that goes on the front of it. Ooh, it would if I didn't drop it. There we go. Right, so that's going to go on the front there. A way round, does it matter? Yeah, that's going to go that way, so that'll be that way round. Okay, let's get some glue in the middle there. Get that on there. There we go. He's confused. Didn't take much, this goes right. It never does. Right, so that's that. That's what that bit around that side is. That goes on there like that. Okay, I've got you. That goes on there like that. Working. Right, so now the gun is done. And those are deep enough that I don't have to worry about trying to drill them out or anything, so that's okay. So there we have an arm, which I shall now attach to the body, because it's not got any options as to rotation ability. I know that's a word, because I just used it, so it must have been a word. And that will help protect that sticky out bit, I think. So that's got to go just like that. Got no choice as to which angle it's got to go because of the shaping of everything else. So that goes on there like that. And then he stands up a little bit. I know you can only see him from the top, but that's how he stands up. So I am going to put him standing up so the gun sits in the right place and doesn't go too far down for the base, the stand. So yeah. Right. So that's that. I've done the gun bit. Now I've done the head bit as well. The arm, I haven't got a... Yeah, some of these arms have got gun parts that attach to the other side of this, but this one hasn't. So that's okay. Put the other arm on, then I've got the shoulder pads, which have got extra bits to put onto them if you want to, which I will, because I've got a hole on both of them actually, but I only put one on. Okay, oh, this is telling you how to build a different... This is the captain assembly. I don't know. I probably used the wrong bits for him, because he should be having different things, but it's okay. I've got the sword arm, so I've obviously got that bit right. I don't know. Oh, you had a choice of arms for him. Oh, I'm not using him in a game. It doesn't matter if I get the wrong emblems on him and things like that. So I'm not worried. Get this other arm on. Yeah, that's a good pose for that robotic type arm. That'll do. Get some more glue around the edge there, that will seep under and get it in the right place. The problem is the gun is going to get in the way of trying to paint underneath the gun. But it's attached to the arm, and you've got to have the arm attached because otherwise you can't do anything with that. But we're not worried. I'm not worried. Especially as my way of thinking is that if I can't see it to paint it, then you're not going to be able to see it when I take pictures of it. And it's not going to be used in anything other than the pictures that I take of it. So there we go. Think of all the awesome bits you'll have left over. Yes, there will be lots of bits left over to be glued onto other Orc vehicles as and when I build them. Right. Shoulder pads. Which way round do the shoulder pads go? I think they go, yeah, with the fat bit against the body. There's little, don't know, just like that I think. Pretty much just like that. Seems to work. Yeah, there's a bit on his back that it sort of butts up against. But before I put that on, I need to tidy it up a bit. Although we're talking Orc, we're not talking, you know, new Orc. This is a big bad Orc. He's not a nobody. Not highly polished armour stuff, but you know, there we go. That'll do that. So let's get this one on that side. A bit like that. Looking good. And conveniently covering over any joins from the arms or whatever. I probably could well have got away without attaching the arms yet, but you know, you learn these things, and as we go on we'll figure out how much we can get away with. It feels like that locates into a place there. So that'll work. Right, that's that. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that yet, because that's going to get in the way far too much, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. But I do need to add the things to it. So let's see, we need the big thing. Is that a different? Yeah, this is being the big bad. He actually needs that one. So he's got a different back bit. Oh, he hasn't. It's just got different things. I'll just find the big emblem to stick onto it. I think that's the way it works, isn't it? There it is. Big robotic pirate man can have the big emblem, because that makes perfect sense to me. He's lost his arm in some big battle that, you know, made him the Orc captain. So yeah. So as ever, So keep typing in the chat. I will look at it occasionally and see what's happening. When the video is done, assuming you liked it, leave a like and obviously subscribe and stuff. If you can leave a comment on the video as well when it's an actual video, that all helps out with the algorithms of things. And apparently makes, you know, YouTube like me better. If you get more interactions, it's a good thing apparently. So if you can take a couple of minutes out of your day to leave a comment on not only this video, but any other videos on the channel, then apparently that helps with the algorithm and getting my content pushed out to other people. And spreading the word is always a good thing to do as well anyway. Right, that's got that going on the back. There's nothing on the back of that. It looked like there was a little cut-out bit, but I think that's just for decoration. Other things that can go onto his shoulder and on the gun by the looks of it. So we'll put that thing on his shoulder. 63. Let me find 63. I don't know. It could be anywhere. Let's start at the beginning. Well, the first one I picked up. Got 67 on there. That's quite be close then, isn't it? It's probably not that close. It's nowhere near it, in fact, because I can't find it. It's not on there at all, is it? No. There it is, 63. I see it. I found it. It's over that side. Okay. Fox is here. Evening everyone. I'm not being long, just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi Fox, hope you and Moore Fox are feeling better. They've been a little bit poorly today. So hopefully you're recovering. Right, a bit of glue on there. And that can go on this shoulder. Just like that. Some sort of squig thing. I don't know. I only just learnt what the squig things are, let alone what they do or anything else. So excuse me for not knowing anything at all. But that's that on there. Then eventually that will be stuck to his back. Somewhere that way around. There we go. That goes on there like that. So everything is all hunky-dory. And I think that's going to fit. It better do now I've stuck it together. It's going to go there. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Right. So there we go. One whole figure built. And it's only been, you know, nearly an hour. There we go. I won't fix him onto the base because I definitely need to paint around the base to do that. So, yeah. It's on the last sprue, Chris. It's always on the last sprue, yes. Alright. Apparently they're both still poorly. Everything hurts. Everything is cold and hot at the same time. We'll go to bed once I finish this Lemsip. Yeah, don't spill your Lemsip in bed because that'd be terrible. Right, apparently we can still put extra bits onto the top of the gun or something. Bullets coming out places that you didn't want to think about. I don't know. And it means stuff. The flash kit captain is exactly the same as the others. The flash kit has all of those numbers and the captain has exactly the same numbers. I don't know why that makes a difference then. It doesn't, does it? No idea. I assume it means something. If you're a player and know these things, why does it make a difference? I don't know. Sprue and Glue's here. See YouTube video notifications not going out again. Are they not? I don't know. I haven't been getting YouTube notifications for a while now on lots of stuff. So yeah, I try and keep to a regular schedule. So hopefully, even without the notifications, you can figure out when I'm here and doing stuff. And at the end of every video, I try and let people know what's going on. Ghost Rider says, "Where's the hair gone?" Yeah, I might have. Had a quick shorn, so I've got rid of some hair, but you know, it hasn't affected my personality in the slightest. So yes, there we go. We have one flash kit captain, probably. I think, maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna stick the bit on his back. It's only his back coat that needs sort of painting, so it makes it a little bit more challenging, but we're all here for the challenging. If it was easy, anyone would do it. I'd rather have it done than loose bits floating around. So yeah, let's get it all done, and then it's done. Then I can say I've done one character, one figure. Like that. It's not going to stay there for I need to hold it for a few seconds. So, you know what? I'm also going to put it on the base. I shall use the extra thin because it's here. I know quite often extra thin doesn't work for holding things onto the bases too well, but it does once it attaches through and moulds its way on and in. So I just won't pick him up anymore, that's fine. There we go. A little bit of glue everywhere. And there we have one completed thing. Yeah. Done. I can't move him now because it's going to take a minute to glue, but we'll push him over the back, and then when it's finished, I'll present him to the camera properly. Let's continue with the second one. I'll probably get a second one done because now I know what I'm doing. It'll be easy, won't it? So I'm not even going to refer to the instructions. I'll be going back to the instructions. This one's got some sort of spikes coming off of his arm. So I don't know if there's another arm with spikes on it. There's one with a pistol, one with a different thing. An arm with feathers on it. There's an arm with a spike on it. That'll do. I'll have that one. No, there's an arm with 2 spikes on it. That matches the spikes better on this one. So we'll have this arm. And this has got the bit that attaches to the gun as well. One orc done, yeah. For some reason Athel's telling my wife about some hairy man somewhere. I don't know. I'm just going to stay out of it. What have you all been up to? Apart from this bit of model making that I'm doing now, I have done some more stuff during the week. I have had some Terminator arrive, so I've built all of those up. One video from that went live this morning, and there are more coming. every day this week, I think. No, for the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday there will be more Terminator videos incoming. And he's really starting to come together now, actually, so it's getting good. But I've also been prepping my next diorama build. So I've been building some models to use in that. Not anything to show off on that yet. I will be putting some images and some writings on my Patreon page and my channel members page. So if you want to find out some behind the scenes stuff about the next build, the next diorama, that's the thing to do. Join my Patreon or my channel membership, that's what it's called. You can do that by clicking the links in the chat there. I think only one of them came up. I shall push the other one momentarily and we'll see if that one works this time. There we go, channel membership. You can press that down there. And so come along, help the channel out and get some secret behind the scenes inside information before anybody else. And you'll also get early access to some videos, as well as early access to posts and some posts that don't go anywhere but there as well. Or say wait around and everything will become clear when the diorama is done. When I start on it, I'll make a post about that to everybody. But as I say, there will be some secret stuff for my lovely channel members and patrons. Because that's the point of having patrons and things, is that they get perks. But the videos will still be available to everybody. Because I'm not that mean. Right. I've got the body on there. I need to find a neck. I've got the arms. I need to pimp up the gun and sort out the other things onto there. Sprue and Glue, done a YouTube video build today. First in a week or two. Nice. I shall find that out. Secret stuff, says Muse. Yes, absolutely. Right, I need bits to go on the gun. So that's a couple of these, isn't it? Let's go for that one there. Where's the pit for that? That is just there. There we go. And that one next to it there. Now some of these are a bit open, but I could just going to be flooding the inside with a wash. So that'll be nice and easy to disguise not having actually painted the inside bit. I can say why didn't that come off, but there's a third nub down the back there. Hugo's here, Hugo Source Collector. Good afternoon, evening time, Hugo, welcome. Tidying up these orcs. Let's look at the stats on that. Yes, I think I've fixed the problem. Now I've got some faster internet. I've adjusted things so the bandwidth is nicely covered. So you should be getting nice sharp pictures with all the Ks, and hopefully, or if there is buffering, then it's not my fault. You might be getting buffering from your own internet, but you shouldn't be getting any from my end. Everything should be coming on nice and smooth for everybody watching at home. There we go, that's that on there. Got with more glue around the back. Looking good. Didn't even use the instructions. I will need the instructions now because I've got to get a big gun bit for the front. Muse is working on the Impala, kind of getting a few things done on it. Cool, all good. Right, gun bit, front of gun bit. Got a couple of bits on the underside to do. Got to find his neck and his head as well. Well, there's a neck. Let's use that one as a neck. Another one with lots of loose tooth bits floating around. We'll have screamy face, why not? The neck and head. These are the bullety things, aren't they? So let's have that one. For the underside, this end. That was the top bits. That's the underside bits, the other end. They've got a different method of fixing, haven't they? There's 94. I'm going to use that one for this one. That was the one that I had half of before. That one? No, that's not that one. That one is. Let's have that one. Right. That was that. So, where was the other thing? That was down here somewhere. There it is, 95. The other half of the big barrel. Right. So those bits got to go together. That's going to go underneath. That's going to go underneath. That's the head. That's the neck. And then the arms. Right, that should be everything apart from the big back panel thing. Speed says, my internet has difficulty understanding your internet as mine is Scottish and yours speaks Cockney. So there's the occasional stuttering as they try and communicate. That just means that your hamster's not running fast enough to keep your internet running properly, Speed. You need to go and feed it more cheese or something. I don't know, hamsters don't eat cheese, I know, but if your internet goes a bit slow, you need to go and get it to run a little bit faster. That on there. Like that. And this is the one with the holes on there, so that's going to have something that goes on to the top of that as well, isn't it? Or something, probably. Where is it? It's down here, it's that one. I don't know, maybe it's got extra bits that go onto it, or if they're just holes that I'm going to have to drill out all the other holes a little bit, maybe. I don't know, we'll figure it out. There we go, that's that. So let's just have a quick look ahead and see if that says anything about putting extra bits on there. That was something about, not on the barrel bit though, was it? It was just onto the tops of other things. So let's get the neck glued onto there. I think he's going to be the next step. And I won't bother doing that anymore. Sorry, I apologise. That one on there. Cool. Phyllis, my Wi-Fi sucks when I'm at the model bench. It used to be okay, but late 2019 it just went to poop. Yeah, a wired connection, it's always going to be better, assuming you can manage it. My Wi-Fi speeds are lovely, they're fast, but you get more potential dropped packets and things like that over Wi-Fi than wired. For instance, this broadcast has been going out live in 4K for just over an hour now, and I have had 0 dropped frames. So hopefully everybody's getting a nice quality stream in whatever capacity you can receive in. Hopefully, you know, as good as it gets for everybody. So yeah, that's his inside of his mouth, which is on the neck, obviously, because the head just goes around the outside of it. quite cleverly done. So that's that. All the way around there. Have you decided what colour these orcs will be? Well, the orcs themselves will be green. The clothing and stuff, one of them's going to have to be orange, one of them's going to have to be red, but other than that, it depends what colours I've got. Now, I have got the contrast green, like orc skin contrast paint, which I'm going to be trying to use on these, because I think that will make the skin of the orcs very easy and done and sorted, and hopefully will look good. Philly says, which orcs are they? Freebooters. They are the Flash Gits. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but that's what it says they are, so that's what they are. Right, let's get this gun on the front there. So that goes on there. That bit's got to go underneath there. Once it's tidied up just a little bit. And that does need drilling out, so I shall do some drilling in a moment. Not with the Dremel though, I shall do it properly with the, you know, the hand citadel stuff. Actually, I can't put that on yet if I'm going to drill out some of those. So we'll have that hang fire. This bit will go on there though. I'll get it on the right way round. Yeah, that'll do it. So that will go on there. I need to drill out the barrel on that and the silency holes a little bit deeper on there. So let me come over here. Let me move Yoda out the way. Because in here, he looks after my stuff. He looks after my toolage. So I can go back in there and look after the empty drawer, although it's not empty. The less full drawer. And I shall do some drilling. Let's have a look. Hopefully I'll do one with red in it, says Gemma. Yes, I did mention that. Right. Let's have a look. What we got? I think there's 2 of each, so it's not lots to choose from. There's 3 sizes of drill bit that Citadel Games Workshop supply. For the bit in the middle, I need the middle one, and for those, that's going to be the tiny one, isn't it? Yep. Right, so let's put the big one away. Let's get the tiny one in place, and I shall start with that. So this is the Citadel pin vise, which has got the nice rotatey bit for your hand to go into. So should be nice and easy to use, and yeah, work properly. So all we've got to do with this is get the place in the middle and start drilling. Now I know this is the small one that I'm going to use the medium sized one, but this is just to get the bit in the right place. You can always make a hole bigger, but you can't make it any smaller again. So that looks like in the middle to me. So let's try and get that going straight into the hole as well. That'll do it. It's easier with a Dremel, you just go for it, but with this one, in theory, you can get it a little bit neater. So yeah, that does that. This is also the correct size for the bits on the outside, on the silency bits going through from the edge. So we get that all the way through, like that. Get that neatened. So that'll do that. I'll put the wider one in a minute to give that a bit more depth and definition. But let's deepen some of these to begin with as well. So you've got those two there, which will go right the way through to that one. Like that. The one underneath behind it. Put that through there as well. Yeah, there we go. Right. I don't think I want to do all of these because some of them are not going to be very visible and going to look a bit strange. So I'm just going to make a couple of them bigger and deeper, and the others will get filled in with some Nuln oil and will look better for it, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe you're meant to drill them all out or not drill any of them out, but it's my kit. I do what I like. For the skin, give them a darker primer, then a solid dry brush light before the contrast paint. It'll add depth for shadows. Solid dry brush right before the contrast. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'll give them all a primer in. Probably in the grey. I think a grey primer will work quite well with these. And I've got a few other things that I need to prime as well. So I'll just get a priming session done when I finish painting them all, when I finished building them all rather. And get lots of things primed up. Good to go. Right, let's have a look. You know what, I think I am going to drill all of these out. Because it looks a bit, yeah, I'm going to drill them all out. Why not? We've not got anything else to do. Not like I'm waiting for Ted to come along and stream tonight, so it's just me. All of these done. I might not do everything properly, but some things I like to put a bit more effort into. Although some of these are not in ideal spaces, the distances they put between them is not uniform all the way around. But it will do. It will do. One there, that one back there. So I'll get these drilled out and tidied up, then switch out for the bigger drill bit. Tidy up the other barrel, get that glued on there, and then we'll be almost done. I think I'll call that a night after I've done this and glued the bits together. I think next week is me and Ted, and I think it's over on Ted's channel. But as ever, like and subscribe, keep an eye on the channels, and you'll know where we all are. We'll post up before we go live anyway. So if you want to see me sticking another few bits together, that should be where I'm doing it. Judging by doing one and a bit of these this week, I would expect about the same next week. So that will be sort of 3 done. So another week of me on my own should get them all built. And then behind the scenes I'll do the painting, the priming. And then we'll spend another month or so painting them. I think I've got 2 more holes to drill. No, 4 more holes to drill. And then I'll probably find a couple more. That one. And the one next to that one. There. Right. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Right. So, one of the side benefits of extra thin glue is that it eats polystyrene. That's how it fixes and sticks things together. So it actually does that by melting it. So when you've got loose bits floating around, like I have on the inside of this and everywhere, extra thin will just tidy it up. If you sort of paint it around the holes, it should eat away the excess bits, tidy up all the little fluffy bits and make it look better. So let me do that now, and then when I've done the other bit I can come back and see if there's anything else that needs attention. So that's that. Let's get the bigger one back in, or back in, because I've not done it yet. Ted's here. Sorry I'm late, I was watching myself on telly. That's terrible, Ted. Spend all your nights watching yourself. Ted, while you're here, is it 2 of us next week, and is it on your channel? Oh, it's been Ted's night on what's it? Antiques Roadshow. Not as an antique. As a roadshow. No, they came into his place of employment. This might not work as a bigger hole. It seems to be just stretching the plastic a little bit around the edges. No, it might work. Yeah, I think it's working. Yep, that'll do it. So the same trick with this one, just to get rid of the fluffy bits and tidy up the edges a little bit. That should do that. Get rid of the flaky bits for one side. And let's have a look. Yeah, that's not too bad. There's a couple of rough areas. Tied it up there. Scoot around the inside a little bit. Looking good. Even if I do say so myself. We go. Quite happy with that. There's this one now. Not quite as neat as the other one, but it's not far off, it would do. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. So that's that. Let's get my drills away. Don't need to take the lid off because that isn't the lid. It's the two of us and it's my channel, says Ted. Yes, I thought so. So 8:30 next week we shall be over on Ted's channel. I'll be continuing to do this and Ted will be doing whatever it is that Ted's doing. I can't keep track now. He's doing something Warhamster, but there we go. Right, so let's glue that on the bottom of there now. Like that. Cool. There we go. So there's that and that arm. I'll get the arms on and then I think I'll call it a night because that'll be enough. Next week I shall return, as we said, on Ted's channel and I'll do the finishing bits on this and build another, no doubt. That'll be the way it will work. And then the week after that will be Ted on his own. So sometime in March, sort of coming up to the middle of March, I shall return and do another one, or another 1.5. Certainly around there somewhere. Come on. Right, so this is the one that's got the other gun bit that needs to attach to there. So I wanted to get these both on there quickly and quicker, so I can get the other hand joining up where it needs to. Which is just there. That under there. That under there. Right, let's try and get the 3 points all joined up. So the hands on the gun, the arms on the shoulders, and the other shoulder on the arm. And that is about that. He looks angry, doesn't he? So there we go, that's that one. That's the other one that I promised I was going to show you standing up the other way. So he's there. I do like his robotic bionic arm type thing. That's quite cool. So that's that completed. That one 3/4 done, I would say, about there. With more to do, but I'll put that aside for another week. So next week over on Ted's channel, Skipper Scale Models, he's in the chat, you can see it there. That's YouTube just telling me I've gone live, says I thought, oh cool, it's nice when I go live. So, yes, that will do for tonight. I'll leave them to dry properly before putting them away for the week. During the week, Sunday tonight, so tomorrow we have Monday the E-Models stream. Tuesday at lunchtime at over on Team Inept, I shall be playing some more of, what was I doing? Red Matter. Yeah, I need to figure out that puzzle thing. There's a VR game that I'm playing with some sort of moon of Saturn, and everybody seems to be dead. It's turned into a bit of a horror game, but that's fun, and hopefully I'll be able to puzzle out what I need to do to progress a little bit further with that, with your help in the chat, obviously, as well. Wednesday is midweek makings. I think I'm going to start another little wooden kit next week, so that'll be an interesting thing to start on there. Thursday is an evening with, it's the last one of the month, so it's an evening with everyone. So you're all invited to come along and join in. The link will become live just after I'm live, so pop in, say hello, go away again, or hang around for a little chat. It's entirely up to you. Or just hang around in the actual chat itself, because that's what it's there for as well. Nothing happening, as far as I'm aware, with myself Friday and Saturday. Sunday, back with Ted. Well, not here, but over on Ted's channel, doing that there. Phil Lease doesn't get any notifications for any stream today. I think YouTube hamster took a tumble. Yeah, YouTube plays up occasionally. They've just changed the way the stream keys activate as well, so there's something a little bit different there. But it seems to be working because I've not had any drop frames or anything. So yeah. Colin's just turned up. Hi, Chris. Hi, Colin. Bye, Colin. I'm going now. You timed it just right. Well, you're about a minute early. If you came in a minute later, then you would have missed me completely. So that would have been ideal for you. Sprue and Glue loves your VR stuff. Thank you very much. I like that as well. The last one wouldn't go. I've got the wooden thing. Yeah, wouldn't go. Yeah. Kenneth says, morning all. What minis are these, Chris? These are the Orc flash kits. I'll put it that way because I've got that camera on now. Yes, they will be. That's the one that I've just stuck together now. There we go. Let's go back to there. That will show you it better. That one that I've just stuck together now, and that one that I've done half of. I just did some drilling out of the bits. You have to rewind and watch that if that's your thing. But yeah, that's it. I'm finishing now, so I shall see you all, I say, over the next few days for different streams, and on Ted's channel next Sunday evening at 8:30 for another hour and a half or so of me doing that and Ted doing what I don't know. It's too late to ask Ted now because I'll be gone by the time he comes back. But yeah, later everybody. Thanks everybody. Good night. Take care. Hope you're staying sane as ever, Speed. Thanks. Yeah, but you know, until next time. They're pretty big. They are. They're Orc scale, so they're, I don't know, same size as the other Orc things, but they're quite nice. Painting them is going to be a challenge with all the guns and stuff stuck in the way, but you know me, I'll get to it. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.